Hi everybody, Jess in the Rada Kitchen. Thanks for joining me. With the holiday season upon us, we are going to be celebrating my two favorite things for this time of year, which is great food and gift giving. So today I'm going to be making 3 different videos and we're going to prepare some of my favorite recipes and putting them in these cute little mason jars, pairing them with some of my favorite kitchen utensils for present giving this year. The first recipe we're going to do is a goat cheese pesto, roasted red pepper, and sun-dried tomato spread. I'm going to show you how to prepare this 2 ways so it can be served on a baguette or tossed with fresh tortellini for dinner. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so our first step is to get our pesto ready. So here I have some pesto that I had previously frozen. This is homemade. You can of course use store-bought. So I'm just going to put this in our blender. And we're going to add some nutrient-rich ingredients to brighten up our sauce. So to this, I am adding some kale, some spinach, and then I'm going to take 1 lemon and use half of the juice. Just pick out my seed quick, and into the blender it goes. All right, to our pesto, I'm just going to add a little bit more olive oil. All right, so we're ready to combine all of our ingredients in our blender. So with my Rada mixing spatula, I'm just gonna use this to keep everything moving from the bottom up. All right, so here I have some organic sun-dried tomatoes and I've just added a little bit of hot water to steep them in to rehydrate them. So I'm going to just plop these guys on my board, and with my Rada French chef's knife, again, one of my all-time favorites, just go through and give a quick chop. And they're kind of slimy, but that's all right. You can actually buy these in jars already, but I like the dehydrated kind. All right, looks good. Back in the bowl. Next up are Kalamata olives. And again, quick chop. So now we're ready to start layering our ingredients in our mason jar. So first up, I'm going to take that pesto still in my blender for easy pouring. On top of that, I'm going to take some crumbled plain goat cheese and just drop it down. And try to move it about the jar. It's not going to be perfect, obviously, but that's all right. It's homemade, so it doesn't have to be. Okay, on top of that, I'm going to take some thinly sliced roasted red peppers. So our roasted red peppers are going to give us that bright, rich red look to our green and white and red Christmas colors. And they're also going to give us a little bit of a smoky flavor. On top of that, I'm going to do my Kalamata olives. Give your jar a little shake. I'm going to do some more of that crumbled goat cheese. It's getting a little bit easier to smash down into the jar now, you can see. Sun-dried tomatoes. And we're going to add another layer of our pesto. All the way to the top. And we're ready to seal it. So here we have our beautiful holiday presents all ready to go. I have my mason jars with our delicious spread inside, and as promised, we can serve this 2 ways. One with our baguettes, and I have perfectly paired our dish with 2 gifts two of my favorite Rada utensils, the party spreader for our mason jar, and of course, a bread knife for our baguettes. And you could also serve this over some hot tortellini. I just reserved a little bit of the pasta water to mix with all of our ingredients so it goes on nice and smooth, and you can have this for dinner. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to check us out at radacutlery.com and to subscribe to our YouTube channel.